Hey, it's UltraChenTV. This is the Tuesday show. I'm Ultra David.
And I'm very hungry now.
James Chen.
To be honest with you, I had some for lunch. So, how's everybody going? It is the UltraChen Tuesday show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Got a relatively light week in FGC.
Like, not that much happened, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be kind of rough, but, I mean, there are things to talk about. But for sure, we're going to have a lot of your questions towards the end of the show. just to slowly trickle down until the 10 o'clock mark.
Exactly. So we should talk about all of the subjects, like, slowly, and maybe draw things out a little.
Well, so there are some things that we can talk about because a couple of things happened over the weekend.
Yeah,
It's not that nothing happened. Mm-hmm. For example, in Puerto Rico, there was a big tournament. It was called First Attack. Mm-hmm.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
I like the name. I agree. I thought that was very good. And it had a lot of great players at it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Puerto Rico itself is, like, not a very big place, mm-hmm. but it just seems to have, like, a really high percentage of good players. I don't know what the deal is, but there seems like a really strong scene there, and then like people of Puerto Rican heritage in like continental US are
ridiculous.
I don't know. Yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, what, Chris G is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
PR Balrog's Puerto Rican. Flocker's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And dude, there's like 7,000 people I'm missing right now.
No, I know.
So, yeah,
I know.
It's
okay, well let's talk about the results.
Okay,
right?
Sure, no problem.
So we'll start with Street Fighter. Top 8 was DR Ray, this Dominican Republic. Mono,
yes,
who was the organizer of the tournament, actually. He got top 8 in his own tournament. That's pretty sick. From Puerto Rico. Tampa Bison from Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
He got 5th with Bison and a little bit of Rolento, but that character got blown up. Rico Suave also 5th with Abel. Then Native Impact T-Hawk got 4th. Turns out his parents are from Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't realize.
So there you go, another one.
Yeah, look at the top 4. Well, I guess not all the top 4, but most of it. PR Balrog, of course. Puerto Rico originally, now lives in California, but Evil Ryu and Balrog. And then Knuckle Dew, 2nd place with Gaia, a little bit of DeCapri.
Okay.
And winner of the whole thing, one of the most talented players in the world and a man of Puerto Rican heritage himself, Chris G. with Sakura and Elena.
Yeah. Now, I asked this question on Twitter. And, I was kind of a little bit surprised by this. There's a lot of Elena going on here, right?
Well, there are 2 Elenas, but then outside of top 8, Justin Wong was there with Rufus Elena. So there were, I guess, in top 9 or whatever, there were 3 Elenas. Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because... I'm starting to feel like either Justin concentrated a lot on Marvel because we saw how much he won. But, he didn't win this tournament in Marvel either. Yeah. We'll get there in a little bit. So, Justin seems to be having a little bit of problems in Ultra. I don't feel like he's playing nearly as strong as he has in the past.
If he keeps using that character.
Well, first place, right? Chris G does use Elena.
Right.
DRA also used Elena. Both of them, in fact, used Elena to beat CJ Truth.
I saw that, and I thought that was genius because you could see that CJ Truth didn't know what was going on.
Yes.
They knew that CJ Truth couldn't make it out to EVO. Okay, so he didn't get some of that experience, and then they blew him up for it because you could see he didn't know what to punish, he didn't know where to stand, he didn't know what her options were. And then after that, it was Chris G who played him 2nd, right? Or was it DRA? I think it was DRA who played him 2nd.
Yeah, I think DRA eliminated him.
Yeah, right. And DRA saw that Chris blew him up. Okay, I'm pick Elena.
It's kind of interesting because let's talk theory here, right? If Elena really is like bottom 5 or like potentially worst character, Fei Long is like top 5 potentially, right? Even if you don't know the matchup, shouldn't that kind of disparity mean that CJ Truth should be able to blow up Elena if she's that terrible anyway?
I don't think so, because I think that even the bottom tier in this game is reasonably legit. Right. They're not great characters, but Dalsum got top 16. It happens. And there was no DJ here, but it's possible. We've certainly seen DJs get top 8s or just outside of top 8s. It's possible.
Honda got top 16 as well.
Honda, exactly. I don't think that he's a very good character. I guess I don't think Rolento's a good character, but Tampa Bison used him a couple of times, got to 5th place. Some people don't think Abel's very good, and I don't think Rico Suave himself thinks that Abel's very good. Yeah,
I've heard people say that they thought he was really good.
Yeah, I think that he's good.
I could have sworn I just saw someone say that they thought Abel was the best he's been since Vanilla or something.
Yeah, he
like
probably
that.
is. Yeah.
Okay. Because in Super he was ridiculous. Remember?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Dalsum seemed ridiculous too. I don't know if we were playing the game
right. So. If the game went on longer, he might not have been that good.
Yeah. But he's good for sure. So yeah, Elena is doing well, but I really feel like that's the same thing as Rufus doing well in the previous version, where the people who used Rufus were some of the best players in the world, some of the best players in the country, some of the best players in their particular areas, and now it's kind of the same thing with Elena. I mean, Chris G, yes. Justin Wong, yes. DRA, super talented also.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like she just has a lot of really good tools. I know, a lot of people make a big deal out of the fact that she has no block strings. Yeah. I've never understood that. What does that mean? Because most characters don't have true block strings.
A lot of characters do.
Most characters, their links are not actually true block strings.
No, you're right, but at least I can match crouching short or something. Right?
Yeah, but Adon, no true block strings.
Yeah, that's true, but that's a problem that he has. People can mash out.
Yeah, but he's not terrible.
No, it doesn't make you terrible, but that's one of the many things that she has that, in my opinion, make her bottom 5, bottom 10 for sure. Okay. Now, Noel Brown on Twitter, was that today or yesterday?
I saw that.
He knows that I think that she's not very good, and he tweeted at me this character is awesome, something like that,
ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah. And so we kind of went back and forth on what I felt her problems were, and he didn't really rebut them.
I think he was just kind of needling you.
Maybe. But I wonder what he really thinks about it. She has good things. Great mobility. She deals a lot of damage when she gets a chance in combos and the like. Her slide is great. Her ability to combo into Ultra is really nice. Yeah. Healing is really useful in some matchups. So it's not like she's terrible at all. She has some pretty good buttons. But I think she has these problems.
I just think one of the most underrated things about her, a lot of people like this about her, is her stand short is ridiculous.
Yeah, sure.
It's not 3 frames like it was in the beta. Yeah. That was ridiculous. Yeah. But I just feel like it's such a good poke. It blows up focus attacks, because if you see them focus, you just short uppercut, and it's free punish there. So, I don't know. I'm not convinced yet that she's bottom 5. I feel like she's more low mid right now is where I think she is right now. But the worst thing about it is, out of all the 5 new characters, she seems the most interesting to me. And I really want to play one of the new 5 characters, and if she's that bad, I don't want to play her.
It's not that she's unusable. You can see people doing well with her. It's just that I think that almost all the characters are usable.
Right. But at this point in time, I don't have as much time to dedicate into low tier characters as I used to, So and I'm not referring to Cammy.
I think you could do. I think you could do pretty well with her. Well, actually, maybe I take that back. I don't know if she's your style of character.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the funny thing about it is, and I know we talked about this. I think we might have talked about this a couple of days. Oh, we talked about this on chat. But dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, look. Every time I pick up Ultra now, it's not Unio. I just want to go back and play Under Night In-Birth all day. So
we were talking about this on AIM yesterday, and you said something. Yeah, well, what did you say?
I said every time I pick up Ultra, I'm just I don't want to play this. I just want to play Unio all day. So
yeah. My PS3 has been busted the last few days, and it's really been annoying for me because I want to. I see people doing these sick things with Hilda, and I'm I want to be doing these things. I want to practice.
Right.
And I can't do it, so I'm gonna try to fix it tonight. But yeah,
do you know what's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's a power issue. So it could be one of the 2 power issue things. I can fix both of them. They're both fixable.
Gotcha.
I should say. So we'll see how it goes. Yun 16th place.
Yeah, that's another big story too. Is that Yun still is not doing well?
Not that great.
Still not doing good because he has trouble getting in.
I wonder what the problem is. Because I think like there are certainly some very talented people using him. Kazunoko is a really good player.
Right.
I think Shen is a really good player, right? A U.S. Shen. So I don't know why he's not doing that well, but
I don't feel like as many people are. I mean, it kind of feels like Sagat in vanilla. Like Sagat was so good in vanilla, and he never won, right? So I don't know. It might be that kind of situation. If the right people played him, maybe he would be doing better.
It could be.
But maybe the character is just designed in such a way that it's just he's not. He is spastic, but by nature, if he makes wrong guesses, he dies or something like that.
Well, I think that is true. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was working on a little tier list myself today and yesterday, and I've had my own running tier list that I've been kind of editing and like not showing to people much just to like see what I think. And I had this like top tier that was Yun, Viper, Fei Long, maybe like
Akuma.
Akuma and Evil Ryu, and
not even Cammy anymore, huh?
No, not Cammy.
Okay.
But then there's this gigantic high tier that's 15, 20 characters. And I moved the top tier down into high tier because they haven't been showing themselves.
Right.
Like even Evil Ryu, like clearly he's a good character, but I mean, I don't know, is he dominating? Like not really.
Weirdly enough, to me right now, I feel like the best character is Fei Long. Like, I think that's how it's kind of panning out right now.
That would make sense.
He's still super strong. So
for sure, he's still really good.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's talk about Marvel.
Okay, sure, no problem.
At First Attack, so top 8.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that.
Yeah, we definitely. That's a good call.
Okay.
Top 8, 8th place, blazing with Morgan Dormammu Doom.
Dorm Doom.
Yeah, DRA got 8th in that also with Wolverine, Doom, and Deadpool.
It's cool that he's sticking with Deadpool. I think that's really cool. So.
Yeah, and he uses them just like anchor comeback characters. Then 5th place was AGT Fernie Seraph with Doctor Strange, Magneto, Virgil. DSL also Spencer, Virgil, Hawkeye. 4th place was Flocker with Zero, Virgil, Hawkeye. 3rd place Justin Wong with Wolvie, Storm, Akuma. Chris G 2nd place with a bunch of teams apparently. More Doom, Virgil. Morgan, Doom, Strider. Oh yeah, I saw that. Morgan, Magneto, Doom, and then the Chun-Li X23 Shenko team.
He played that in pools. I don't think he played that in top 8.
No. I think that was just pools. Yeah. And then winner of the whole thing was PR Balrog, Wolverine, Doom, Virgil.
Top 2 are Puerto Ricans.
Well, dude, did you hear about the exhibition? That was Puerto Rico versus the world?
Yeah. I didn't actually get a chance to see that. Who was on the teams on that?
I don't remember the whole thing, but Chris G was on Puerto Rico. Let's see.
It's got to be Chris G, Flocker.
No, you know what? Okay, I didn't see it.
Okay.
This looks like it's people who are currently in Puerto Rico against people
who left
against the world. So, because it's Xavi or maybe Zavi, against Chris G, and then Neokarsh against Chris G. Neokarsh against PR Balrog. Neokarsh, by the way, beat Chris G and PR Balrog. And then he played against Justin Wong.
And it looked like he beat him.
And he beat Justin Wong also. Yeah. Dang, all right. Good stuff.
Then Neokarsh loses the Flocker.
Yeah. And then Flocker beat the rest of the team. So I guess that's how it was. It's basically like people who are in Puerto Rico versus like the gods of Marvel.
Okay. Dude, they shouldn't have put Justin on the team. They should have put the outside Puerto Ricans on the team.
Yeah.
I think that would have been kind of funny. Puerto Rico versus traitor Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the exiles.
But yeah, I mean,
the diaspora.
I mean, there's really not much to say right now. The game looks like the game. A lot of crazy Virgil comebacks from PR Rog and such. So, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like the game necessarily is going anywhere right now, and it's definitely concerning for a lot of Marvel fans. I don't see any particularly crazy new teams going on there. But
right.
So. Yeah.
I mean, there's a Strange on point. There's a Deadpool on anchor.
Right.
But, I mean, it's not like DRA's new. He's been good playing Marvel the whole time.
Yeah, so. He's been blowing everybody up for a while, including himself.
Yes, I knew it. In Blaze Blue, Banana Ken won the whole thing, which makes total sense.
Right.
That he was there. He's from Puerto Rico.
Yeah. See, another Puerto Rican player. Exactly.
Right, yeah. Another super top a Puerto Rican player. But anyway, the top 8, Rob with Kagura and Justice with Valk, that was 7th places. Then Manny Manito with Lychee, X-Cross with Tager, Amane, and New. Dang, that is a sick team. I remember watching that live.
That's
he went from Tager to New, and I was like, who is this guy?
And he uses Amane as well.
That?
X-Cross. He's like the cross of us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so there you go.
THD Big Butt Jackson. Okay. Thanks for making me say that. I appreciate it.
I like that. Okay.
He played Terumi.
Okay.
And then Native Impact, who I did not realize played BlazBlue until this tournament, got 3rd place with Tager, which is not easy to do. So congrats to that guy.
Definitely a grappler.
Yeah, he's a grappler guy, I guess. Yeah. Then Orlier with Hakumen.
Okay. Cool. And you know what? I mean, we have some Smash results here. And let me just say that, whoa, DRA got 2nd place with Mario. Dude, DRA is...
With Mario, no less. Like, not even a top tier.
He's a crazy guy, dude.
He must be really good.
He's really good at fighting games.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that I really love the fact that Smash is just, like, wholly embraced now. Like, every event has Smash Brothers now.
Yeah, like, there's no weirdness now about, like, reporting on Smash Brothers.
Exactly. Yeah. There's still a few stragglers behind. Still not a fighting game because it has Yoshi, but, you know.
Does anybody say that anymore?
I still read that, like, somewhere recently after EVO. Someone still said something about that. I think it was to me on Twitter. I was just talking about stuff, and he's like, Smash doesn't deserve to be there because it's not a fighting game. And I was just like, really? Like, are you still stuck in 2003 or something like that? I mean,
that
come
is the
on.
Past. For sure.
Yep.
Project M.
Yep.
Let's see. Craven, Wolf, Comet, Sonic, and then XL0 won the whole thing. He won both Smashes. He won Melee as well.
Okay. Cool.
I was really interested in trying out Project M over the weekend. I was just thinking about it.
Okay.
Because I haven't tried it, and so I called up my 2 local like go-to video game places, and for both of them, Brawl was sold out. Even like used copies of Brawl sold out, and the controller was sold out. So I was screwed. I don't really want to go to like GameStop because I have these 2 like indie like local shops that I'd rather support. They were like, we can probably get you a copy of Brawl within the next couple of weeks, and I was like, just.
No, because I saw you tweet that, like, I can't buy a controller or Brawl, and I was like, what the heck is he doing? I couldn't figure out what you were trying to do. Okay,
I really wanted to try it. I was just thinking about it. So.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, no.
Awesome to see a big tournament in Puerto Rico. Like I said, there's so many good players. It is not so far away that people can't get there. For us, it's closer than going to New York. So
actually, that's true.
Yeah, it is. And it's not very far away from a lot of the country. So it's cool. I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, shout outs to them for getting a lot of the good strong players out there.
Yeah, even Combo Fiend was out there.
Yeah.
Mike Ross was doing.
Yeah, it was part of the Capcom Pro Tour as well. I believe it became a ranking event, and I believe they got points for that because I saw it on the If you scroll up, if you just look at the picture.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome. Yeah, actually, I'm really curious about the Capcom Pro Tour right now.
Oh, you want to see what the current standings are?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to have first attack stuff on there.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious now. So Justin is still the highest non-qualified.
Obviously, Luffy's number 1. Infiltration's number 2.
So, but they've qualified.
They've qualified
already.
specifically.
Right, yeah. So right now, Justin Wong and Bon Chan are in 3 and 4 at 546, 536.
But that's impressive that neither one has qualified, and yet they're 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah, that's true. That's
nice.
Well, Bon Chan did it, I think, from one event.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
For EVO, right? Because he got 2nd place.
For sure.
So Ryan Hart's in 5th, and PR Rog's in 6th. And then Ricky Ortiz has gotten his way up there to 7th place. And he's the next qualifier. Momochi is already qualified. Fudo is up there. K-Brad's up there. And then at 11 is Snake Eyes. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So as it stands right now, Justin Wong, Bon Chan, Ricky Ortiz, Fudo, K-Brad, and Snake Eyes are the 6 players who are going to qualify if Capcom Cup happened right now. Because there's 10 premier events that get automatic positions, and so there's 6 positions left for qualifiers.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and Snake Eyes has a pretty decent lead over Breno fighters right now. But I always say that the interesting thing is we still have TFC coming up, right? That's going to be a premier event. We still have DreamHack Winter, which is going to be a premier event. I think there might be a couple other ones I can't remember right now. But whoever wins those, let's say Fudo wins the one that's in Asia coming up, right? If he wins that, that automatically means he qualifies and he's no longer one of the top 6 guys. So then that would shift down to Breno fighters.
I hope Breno fighters makes it because it'd be nice to have representation from South America.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be very cool.
So yeah,
nice still to get a more international, more kind of world rep.
Interesting stuff still going on here. So okay.
Okay. I guess that's it for First Attack.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Hopefully they'll have it again next year. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
Sure, no problem. Okay. We'll be right back, guys.